Welcome back, folks, to another episode of Jamin's Daily. We are reviewing an epic B level direct to TV movie called Titanic 2. It's not necessarily a sequel or the prequel or even part of the multiverse of Titanic, the one you know and love. No, the Titanic 2 is a 2010 American drama disaster film written, directed by, and starring Shane Van Dyke. And despite the title, it's not a sequel, like I said, to the 1997 critically acclaimed film, but it is what is referred to as a mockbuster. Not a blockbuster, but a mockbuster. And so it was released in Australia in 2010 on Sci-Fi. And although it didn't get great reviews, the performance of the ensemble cast performances, some of them, especially Bruce Davison, who have you seen in other films, he got good reviews. Okay, and so the film is set on a fictional replica Titanic that sets off exactly 100 years after the original ship's maiden voyage to perform the reverse route. But global warming and the forces of nature cause history to repeat itself on the same night, only on a more disastrous and deadly scale. A supernatural horror-themed sequel, Titanic 666, was released 12 years later on April 15th, 2022. Stay tuned for that review because we're going to watch it, folks. But the plot starts off the movie starts off with you're at the Arctic. Antarctica, it looks like. You're super snow. Come to find out, you're on the Helheim Glacier in Greenland. And this is where Brooke Burns, who's Dr. Kim Patterson, she's there. It's part of the Coast Guard. All right. They're there doing research or something. And what they find out is that the ice sheets off of Greenland are falling off and gonna cause ginormous tsunamis. All right. And one of the other Coast Guard, who is Brooke Burns' collaborator, co-worker, is the guy who got all the good press, the Bruce Davison. He's like the head of Coast Guard. Like, he's a bigwig. And his daughter happens to be on the Titanic 2 ship. So that adds the suspense and everything, okay? Now, his daughter, you start to, the movie starts, okay, they're going on this cruise on the Titanic. Now, the guy who runs the ship happens to be a love interest of the Coast Guard captain, big guy Bruce. What's his name again? Bruce Davison. His daughter happens to be a nurse on the ship. Not only is his daughter a nurse on the ship, but she happens to be a old flame of the owner of the cruise liner itself. All right, and so that makes for a great story. So the guy's name is James Maine, the Coast Guard guy. His daughter's name is something else, Maine. Let me see here. Does it say Hayden Wash? Amy Maine. She's a nurse. Kelly Wade is her friend, who later on plays a big role at the end, because in quintessential horror movie things, they do something that they don't have to do all for nothing. That's what ends up happening. But moving on, folks. Everyone's on the boat. Everyone's having a good time. When you find out that one of the ice sheets has fallen, huge tsunami is on its way. And Mr. Maine, the Coast Guard genius is like, normally a tsunami, the waves don't break until the very end. So if you're in the middle of the ocean, it just slides right under. You just roll over it, right? But they're in like the North Atlantic. There's ice, and when the tsunami comes, it's gonna push the ice and hit the cruise ship. That's the danger, folks. Okay, that's the danger. And Brooke Burns, not only she's not just a scientist, she's a glaciologist, folks. Okay, she knows her stuff. So the waves coming, the ice again. Wow, what are the odds again? An iceberg is going to hit them again, but this time because a tsunami sends it to them. And as it gets hit one time, that's not enough. Another ice sheet falls, comes and hits them again. All right, there's so many movie magic scenes. There finally at the very end, the Shane Van Dyke, who wrote and produced and directed this movie, he and stars in it. He plays Hayden Wash. He had an opportunity to take a helicopter and leave and flee because he's the owner. He's got money. They boom protocol. He doesn't. He decides to stay. Not only risk his life, he dies at the end. Like at the end, they put him into the safety boat. They escape because James Maine is able to arrive at the very end. His daughter is still there on in a scuba suit. He finds her in a with the rope. Brooke Burns is holding a rope. It's only 1,000 feet. It didn't get tangled. Nothing. He gets her, takes her, brings him in, brings Hayden, who at that time has drowned. And they bring him on there. The movie ends with the scene of them trying to revive him, and he's dead. And they look at each other. Oh, so sad. And then the movie ends. Wow. I have to say, for a B-rated movie, now Wikipedia doesn't say how much money it made, what the production was, what the revenue was, because they didn't go, wasn't a cinematic release. It went straight to TV, so it's hard to say. But as somebody who watches B-level, low production movies, I enjoyed it. There was a lot of real suspense and some tension, and I liked it, folks. So check it out. Titanic 2. Hope you enjoyed this quick and simple review. Gonna do more of them. You can find it on Tubi. Streaming for free on Tubi. Like and share, folks. Jamin's Daily. Subscribe. Smash that subscribe button. Share with a friend. Find me on Facebook. Just Google Jamin's Daily. Go to Facebook and search Jamin's Daily. Be my friend. Until the next time, stick with me. Stay with me because the best is yet to come.